So, hey guys, so I'm just going to do a quick demo on my C# data project. So if you're familiar with the Prescient Finance project that I did, this is pretty much very similar. It's just that it's been coded in C# using ASP.NET and Entity Framework. And I also used another C# library called Microsoft.Data.Analysis. So it's pretty much Microsoft's answer to pandas. And yeah, I actually really like it. There's still a lot of development that needs to be done, but it's a fairly new project and it's looking good so far. So yes, so if I enter this website, so let's go to ISS Express. Okay, it's just waiting for the localhost to load. Cool, so here's your login page for the website. So welcome to the project. You can log in or register to create equity portfolios, strategies, your way. Cool, and then you have your home page, portfolio, it tells you to log in. If you're not logged in, then you have your contact page. So you can visit my GitHub page. This will take you straight to my GitHub. And yeah, so let's register first. Yes, I have all these random register names. Let's just choose one. Let's call it, I don't know, Microsoft. First thing that came to our mind. Let's do another random email, Microsoft@msn.com. And let's do another password. We can create our account. Hopefully there's no issues with that. Perfect. So welcome Microsoft. Now click here to view your portfolios here. So another thing to note as well that I didn't show is if you've forgotten your password, I've actually got this set up in the code so that you can email to yourself if the email you entered is valid. And then you can reset your password accordingly with the token that's given. So yes, so now we're in the Your Portfolios page. So what you can do, you can click here to view all your tradable securities. Again, so some mode will pop up, and this filters a lot faster thanks to data tables. So all the FTSE 100 stock, and then you can click on ITV, and you get ITV, or any stock in particular. KO is Coca-Cola, and the S&P 500. So cool. So that's your data tables. So now, as you can see, we've got no portfolios. So what we're going to do, we're going to add a portfolio. And we can call this, I actually had it written down. Yeah, let's call it tech stocks. And let's save changes. Cool, and yeah, sorry, need to refresh. I need to actually make the auto refresh. So if we click on breakdowns, you actually have no positions. If we view trades for tech stocks, we can add a new trade. And we're going to add, the first ticker is going to be CME. What's wrong? CME. And we're going to do a sell trade of -20 at a price of 175 spot 65 as it was there. And yeah, we got this neat little drop down, and we're going to choose the date. We're just going to do the 4th of May. And comment, let's just call this on our first trade. Save changes. And we're just going to keep adding trades. And I need to make sure that I add it eventually where the modal actually refreshes itself. But yeah, it was actually very time consuming to figure out how to get a modal within a modal and create this CRUD application as I've done right now. So 1906. And yeah, let's just save changes. So that's another trade I did. Let's see, what's the other one? We got Cisco. And yeah, I want to do short on that, so -10 and 44.9. Yeah, I've done this already. I just shown it for the demo. And yeah, 4th of June. Let's save that. Add another trade. INTC. 500 units. We're going to purchase, and the price is going to be 60 spot 13. And it's going to be the 5th of May. So as you can see, it's a lot more reactive than the Prescient Finance application in terms of adding these trades. And then also the CRUD applications will be available in the modal. I'll show you that once I do the refresh. So we have the 178 spot 84, and then what's that? The SIPs of. Wait, hold on. Yeah, the SIPs of May. I just got these predetermined dates, so it's just easier to figure out. Cool. So what we're going to do, let's just refresh. Actually, I didn't even need to refresh. The mode refreshes once you close it. So we're going to view the trades. As you can see, there are trades. Nice. So what you have here is the data tables. If you have a large amount of trades, you can filter accordingly. The last one we entered was Microsoft, actually. So MSFT, and you see the Microsoft trade. So that's the beauty of data tables. You can edit all these trades as you wish. And yeah, you can delete them as you wish as well. Then you get the warning to delete, which we're not going to do. Cool, so we're going to close. And yeah, you can add a new portfolio. Let's just call this one random. Save changes. Needs to make that refresh after. And this is a random portfolio. So just another note as well, the number of trades is a counter for the number of trades here. And then yeah, you got the normal breakdowns here. Sorry, the additional options here. So for random, for example, let's just delete this. Let's just delete this whole portfolio. It also does a cascade delete, so it deletes in the database. It deletes all the securities held within that portfolio. Cool. So now, yeah, so I've shown you how to view the trades and how you can edit them if need be. If you want to change this price to 6.4, for example, we can do that. Save that. Then if we view it again, there we go. There's the price change, 6.4. Cool. So now let's see. So I just want to show you something before I go on to the next page. As you can see, we've done 5 trades, but on 4 different securities. So what that actually means is that we have 4 positions. Yes, we have CME, Cisco, INTC, and of course, Microsoft. So that's our 4 positions. So if I go to the breakdown for tech stocks, you have 4 open positions. Cool. And also on that note, if I just go back and show you one more thing, just in case you missed it, CME, so you're originally short, and then you go long 50 units. So there's, if you look into the code, you'll see that I've done tests as well to calculate this, in the phenomena where you're short and you then go into a long position overall, or you're long and then you go short, because the average costing of that is calculated differently. That's quite difficult to capture. You have to use like a stack data structure, which I've done. So yeah, close that. So if I go back to the breakdown, yeah, as you can see, for CME, we had the buy and the sell trade. And so as you can see, as a result of that, our quantity is 30 accordingly. And then our average cost is calculated. And then, yeah, as you can see, the performance has been indexed. And yeah, this is our index performance since the first trade. So it's basically inception to date performance indexed. And the calculation used for that is actually your holding period return and how to calculate that as in the code. And then another thing as well is you've got the data table of your breakdown of your whole portfolio pretty much. You can adjust as many entries as you want. Yeah, and as you can see here, the breakdown for your positions. So if you want to get a position breakdown and position level, we can see them here. So this is our breakdown for CME. And another thing you can note is the quantity. So we're actually short here. And as you can see, if you're short, if the price is below the average cost, then it's deemed as a profit, because you're short selling. Whereas if it's the reverse, it's a negative performance. So that's being captured correctly. And then as you can see, this changes over when we bought 50 units. So then that brings us to a long position. And as you can see, our average cost is actually higher than the price. And as a result of that, it's negative performance. Okay, cool. So that's being calculated correctly. And then, yeah, it's just your breakdown for CME. And the portfolio you're looking at is tech stocks. Then we can go back and yeah, we can just view, you can view the performance for all your other stocks. And as you discussed, so I actually haven't done the refresh, but if I do get this onto our website, I'm just trying to find the best way to host it. I've got a script that will run and it basically updates all the prices in the database from Alpha Vantage. And yes, that's pretty much it. Here's our Microsoft performance, looking beautiful. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, yeah, so this project was really fun to do. I was worried because I was wondering how I could mimic the data frames that I used. in the Python project because I just made abstracting everything a lot easier. But thankfully, this Microsoft data analysis project was released very recently. So that basically was very helpful in me getting these calculations done, because all this is done with C#, pretty much, all these calculations. Worst case scenario, though, I had to have used like Python somehow, but it's a lot better than me doing it in C#. I like writing in C# a lot more than Python. I like the type safety elements, amongst other things. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the project. So I can log out. As you can see, we're back on the home page. If I click on log in, where was the forget? Yeah, so if you forgot your password reset, these are all the random like testing ones I've used. So if I reset my password, it should take me to another page. Yeah, your forgotten password, an email's been sent to the address you provided. And then the link in this email will allow you to reset your password, and then you can reset your password accordingly. There's actually a lot more features I can add to this. I've added it, the way I've built this, in the way I've used like the repository pattern, but the way it's structured is that it can be very scalable. So in terms of the account, I used identity. I used the identity, I can't remember, the identity library. I think it's new for ASP.NET. And yeah, basically that's like very scalable. I can do numerous things with that. When users register, I can make them confirm their email address is correct before I, give them access to certain things. All of that isn't necessary. It's just a project, but it's built for scalability, is what I'm saying. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Yeah, once again, much appreciated you guys. I've been coding for like a year now, self-taught. So yeah, let's see if I can make this happen. And yeah, best of luck, everyone. And I hope to do some tutorial videos on certain snippets that I've done to make things easier. Yeah, I just need another screen to do so, or I might just print out paper. But yeah, that's the end of this. So take care, guys, and bye.